Hello, wrestling fans. Quentin Charisma. Hey, that's me. And today I'm with Jeremiah Plunkett.
Yo again, everybody. Jeremiah Plunkett and Quentin Charisma. Once again, we are right along ringside and ready to go with another episode of the Territorial Rasslin review. And Quentin, I'm going to dispatch with the pledge in the trees. What a big week in professional wrestling.
Okay, I had to look away in my part of the intro, and you had your eyes closed the whole time on yours.
I will probably include the original attempt at an introduction. Quentin and I are both really tired. And when we first tried to start this thing after 30 minutes of just random babble, we busted out laughing and couldn't get control. You'll probably hear it at the end because it's too funny not to include.
Yeah, what a week in wrestling, huh? Something big happened, they said.
You sound less than impressed. For those of you who don't know, you must be living under a rock if you're a wrestling fan. CM Punk has returned to professional wrestling, making his debut in Chicago, Illinois. I forgot the building's name. I was going to say the building because
United Center.
Yeah, the United Center. Because wrestling doesn't traditionally go there. You know, it's known.
Yeah, they said what 94 or something like that. I mean,
yeah,
it's been a long time. It's been a while.
And he came out.
They had another big building down. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, and he came out and he cut what I felt was a very intriguing promo. You seem to feel differently.
What do you mean? Intriguing? But what do you mean by intriguing?
Well, I don't know. I felt like he spoke from the heart. I felt like he addressed things, and I felt like he convinced me that he's 100% into it. This isn't a part-timer thing. That being said, I watched the press conference afterward he did with Tony Khan with the wrestling journalists. So they shared not very much details of his contract, but just that it was not a part-time deal. He was there full-time.
I didn't watch that part. I just watched
it was a video that popped up on my feed. But strictly about the promo, even before then, I had the feeling, and I will say, unashamedly, I am a huge CM Punk fan. I always was from his indie days. I know he can cut an extremely good promo, but I just didn't feel like promo Punk in his delivery. And I don't know. I just, from the personality of any interview I've seen of him, and I've watched a lot of them through the years, being shoot interviews or just once he got more famous, just interviews. And yeah, he seems genuine about never wanting to do that part-timer thing. Only wants to do it when he knows he can do it, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know. He convinced me that he was there and we're going to see the best he has to offer.
Okay. You ready for my opinion on it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yep.
After watching that, if that don't make you want to be a wrestling fan again, you're an idiot. That made me want to watch wrestling again.
You built up like you disliked it.
Dude, that pop, that crowd, that was amazing. That made me want to watch wrestling again.
You just worked the crap out of me.
Well, I'm cantankerous about stuff and, my opinions on stuff, but I'm not a CM Punk fan. Never have been, but that right there, it just, the energy of that place, and that was awesome. Only thing I wish they wouldn't have done is first match going against one of their top baby faces. I don't wish they wouldn't have did that.
That was interesting to me also.
Yeah. Unless they got something they're going to do out of it, because you don't want to. Punk don't need a job his first night back. You don't need Darby Allin to do the job because he's, even though losing to Punk, that's not bad, but it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Darby to me is a little bit like Jungle Boy in the fact that he's so close to breaking through to that main event level.
I think he's a little further than Jungle Boy.
I agree, but like I'm saying, on that so close, because at one point Jungle Boy was about the hottest act.
Yeah, he's cooled off a little bit.
I feel like they're just so close to breaking through that level.
Yeah.
That losing to Punk will just go, you're not at that level. You're almost there.
Yeah.
Like, Punk can shine. Punk, assuming Punk goes over in the end, he's going to give him an amazing match and make him look better than he's probably ever looked.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
match wise, it's gonna be good. But yeah, I just don't understand. Like I said, I don't think I would have did it yet because, like you're saying, he's right there. Just he's and it won't hurt him, but it won't elevate him.
right.
And they need somebody else up there, and the people are wanting it. They're. So I don't think I would have, unless they got something they're going to do. They got out, something coming out of it. Maybe I don't know. So it'd be interesting to see where they go with it. But that momentum, man, they got from him coming back. I hope he's telling the truth about everything. Because he's known to be very hard to work with his ideas and stuff and vocal. So I just hope everything, I hope everything stays, what I'm saying, works out. Because, Punk's not a regular household name, but he's a regular wrestling household name. So that's big time, for them.
Well, I mean, he broke through a little bit to other things.
Yeah, but something about but as in like New York. You think they'd rather have Cena come back or Punk come back? Take Cena in a heartbeat.
Yeah. No, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Brock Lesnar come back or Punk come back, they still take Brock Lesnar. He's more of a name.
Yeah.
But, I'm talking about overall, but wrestling households, you would want Punk to come back more than Lesnar, wrestling household wise.
Yeah.
Cena, I don't know, because you got so many young kids that still love Cena. So, but overall, I think for a wrestling household, more people would watch Punk coming back than to watch Brock Lesnar come back. So, I just hope it works out. I hope everything goes right. But I tell you, man, if New York keeps releasing people, they're gonna hear about 4 months. They're gonna have a crazy roster of just really good talent.
I wonder. I always wonder about the business side of that. They have a thick roster.
Well, what's good? I'm old school about stuff, but like New York, they have 3 shows on regular TV. Now AEW has 2, but then they have 2 more online.
Yeah,
which is they don't count as TV shows. Me being old school, nowadays you got more people, you got more access to online than you do sitting down watching. You know what I'm saying? You get the same access.
Think about this. So the shows like NXT and AEW are doing good to hit 1 million, but if a video goes viral, it can hit 10 million views in a day.
That's what I'm saying. So at first I was like, those AEW internet shows, they shouldn't count. But you think about it, more we've talked about stuff about today's age, you have this much access to YouTube and stuff as you do your television, your phone, tablet, whatever. Yeah. So, it's even though it's not on a cable system or, a TV system, or we don't call it, it's actually, you got more, it's the same amount of access. So if they'll have them 2 shows, they can put them, their roster, they can have a big roster and use those other 2 shows too.
Well, and think about this too. And so they don't have like tippy top guys, but they have like near top guys on there. You know what I mean?
But if they keep signing people, they're eventually going to have to start bringing some of them down there to get some TV time, because their other 2 shows are going to be so full. So they're going to have to start bringing some of your top tier guys. Well, maybe one week do is it Dark
and Dark Elevation?
So I mean, you might, maybe 1 week, a top, guy, or it's or middle card, or I'm saying, you come down and we'll do. You won't be on regular the cable shows, but you'll be on one of them. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, we're going to have to start bringing some of the guys down just so they can get TV time.
Yeah,
because here's
the thing too. You haven't seen any of it, right? Correct.
I think I've watched 1 episode of The Dark. Okay. That was when it first came on.
So you see how it's shot, though. So when people say YouTube wrestling, a lot of people think, oh, it's a handy cam, or it's a one camera shoot. It's just like TV.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why, I think it's okay to, have those 2 shows, because it's shot professional the same way as their other shows are. It's just on a different channel. Basically, is what it is. And like I said, we've talked about how nowadays there's really, there's more people making money off YouTube videos than they are working on sitcoms, on regular TV.
I never thought I'd be a guy who watches vlogs or vlogs, but like every week I watch. Let's see, I just started watching. The Bunny has a vlog. It's pretty fun. Evil Uno has a vlog. He just started his. It's really fun. But Ethan Page has a vlog, and I watch his religiously. So like a lot of those guys in the back have other stuff they do on YouTube, and like almost all of it's really entertaining.
Also, that's my thing is I think.
Oh, sorry, Sammy Guevara has a vlog.
Yeah, I know he has one. Yeah,
They
he's had one for a
do
long time.
BTE every week is Being the Elite. It's their YouTube show.
Yeah, it's been on forever.
Yeah, oh yeah. But like the Sammy vlog, that's where besides doing really, really well in his matches, Fuego del Sol, that's how he got over was through Sammy's vlog.
Yeah. So I'm saying that it's
brother's got a contract.
People got to start understanding. I still think Cornette gets it, but the internet is just as valuable as regular TV too.
Yes.
Viewer wise, maybe not commercial money wise, sponsor wise, as much as you get like on national TV commercial money.
Yeah.
But for viewers, you're getting a lot of viewers.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, a year ago I was probably totally against stuff like that, but more you've told me about stuff and I'm look into it, it's the way stuff is nowadays.
Yeah. Well, like even your regular TV is streaming now, so everything's streaming. You're on a level playing field.
Yeah, that's what I say. Everything's internet based now, pretty much. So I think it's going to really
air on live TV, but tomorrow you can find it on the internet.
Yeah, but like I said, with them having, so I mean, they have 4 shows. Really, I mean, they have the 2 on that whatever TV, what do you call it, nationwide, whatever. Broadcast. I don't know what they call it, but then they had the 2. So they got both bases covered. I mean, you can't ask for it. I mean, so and they shoot the other 2. Do they shoot them before they do the live TV?
I don't know.
Or they shoot it after and can it, or they shoot it before the day before. Or,
they don't do.
But it's on the same plot.
They don't do the day before. I know. It used to be like the tapings would go till like 3 a.m. because they do the live show and then they do dark after. Yeah. But I've heard when they were in Jacksonville, I heard they added days. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
this could be hey, this is dark and dark elevation day. But now that they're on the road, the episodes are shorter too, right? Because when they're at Daly's place and they could do however long they would work,
yeah.
I'd watch episodes of Dark that were 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And now you get anywhere between like 40. One was 45 minutes. Last one I watched, I think, was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So I think they're like they might do some before, might do some after, live in the middle.
Yeah. But I think it's all right. Yeah. Like I said, if Punk's serious and everything, if it works out, I think it's going to help them a lot. Like I said, then the influx of guys leaving New York and girls leaving New York, that's going to help them. So
absolutely.
All right. Well, get to this week's match we're going to talk about. Let me cue it up here. We always try to figure out some stuff last week about Murdoch and when he started and when did him and Dusty start up. I did tons of research, but I'm going to narrow a lot of it down. So this match was December 4, 1971, JWA. Murdoch was 25 years old in this match.
Oh, wow.
He started 65, so he'd been working. Well, I looked on Cage Match and Wrestling Data. Both of them says he started 65, but his first match wasn't 66. So I'm assuming he must have refed because then his stepdad worked. Okay. And they said his uncle was Killer Tim Brooks. I don't know if that was true or not. But so he probably was reffing. That's what I'm thinking. But so if he first match in 66, this is 71, so he'd been working 5 years. Inoki was 28 time of this match. And he had been working since 60? So he'd been working 11 years. And we try to figure out when the Outlaws Texas Outlaws they first started teaming in late '68, and it was in the Central States territory. They didn't have a lot of matches. In '69, they only had 12 matches together.
Do you think that's true, or do you think that's just all that they have to record?
I looked on both of those, and I mean, I'm sure there's some spot shows that they didn't find and stuff, but still, that's not a lot of matches. They were in Central City and in Dallas is where they were at. So, but I'm sure there's a lot of spot shows that they missed. Still, you'd have more than 12 big towns. You know what I'm saying? So 70
that's a long time ago. I think they just don't have records.
I'm
sure there are records. I don't know that.
They got them working in other places.
Okay.
They got them working in other places though.
Okay.
At that time, that's what I'm saying. And 70 is when they really hit their stride. They worked for Big Time Wrestling, which was the Sheik's promotion. Pretty much all of 70. It was like from February to August. They worked his territory, and then they did a few Maple Leaf Toronto shows and a few of the NWF Cleveland shows, which that had some float over of Sheik's talent into that Cleveland promotion. So 70 was their big year, and then they left Sheik's territory and went to Florida in September through December of 70. 71 is when they went to Australia and worked for Jim Barnett in Australia. They were only there a month. Remember, did you hear the story? There was a big bar fight, and Barnett was walking by and was looking in, and out come Murdoch and Rhodes coming out of they went there like beat everybody up in the bar fight in Australia. Yeah, it's a crazy story. They were only there a month. Then they went to Florida for Jacksonville. They left Barnett, worked 1 month in Barnett. Then they only worked one more time together in 71. So they didn't work a lot in 71 together. So I thought they were like from like late 60s all the way to early 60s. I thought they were nonstop. The top. They weren't. They were off and on. Because Dusty went and worked for McGurk, which became Watts' territory, and Slater stayed a lot in Florida. So 70 was their big year. They worked a whole year together. Then they 72. Dusty went to the AWA in January and pretty much stayed there all 72. He did a couple shots for the Dallas office on the San Antonio shows, and Murdoch went to the Funks. They all 72. They didn't work. They didn't get back together until October 14th of 72 in the AWA. So 71 they only worked a couple. 1 month for Barnett, one other show, and then 72 they didn't work for the first 10 months together. 73 they was all the way through with AWA. Let's see. No, actually till May, and yeah, they left AWA in May of 73. So they had 8-month run there. Then they went to. This was kind of odd. They went to Japan, but they went to IWE instead of JWA. That was kind of surprising. They teamed on 7 shows there, and then they came back to America. They went their separate ways again. Murdoch went back to the Funks in Amarillo, and Dusty went to Florida and stayed. So 73, they didn't work a lot together. Maybe 6 months total. But then this is what I dug up was really cool. On November 17, 1973, they worked each other in St. Petersburg, Florida in a cage match for Graham's Florida promotion. So that was, I thought that was really interesting. I didn't think they ever worked so later on,
Yeah.
So I thought that was really, really interesting. And it looked like it was a one-time deal because they just brought him in, and it was for Dusty's Florida Southern title. They just brought Murdoch in for it looked like for a one-time deal. 74, the only match they had was in 1974 was in the Amarillo territory, Funk's territory, on December 26, 1974. So only had one match together that year. It's Dusty stayed in Florida. That's when he started hitting that stride, And then Murdoch was in Amarillo the whole year except for his St. Louis and All Japan tours. 75, they did 5 shows. Tampa, they did for, let's see. Yeah, they did one Tampa, did an AWA show in Milwaukee, McGurk show in Jackson, Mississippi, and they did 2 Florida Graham shows, one in St. Pete, well, 2 in St. Pete. And then November, they went to All Japan and worked. Good grief, they worked a lot of money. They had a big tour from November till December. For a whole month, they worked almost every night together. So they really did. I mean, they would have just little runs.
Yeah.
You know, I always thought that, they were a team from like late 60s all the way up to, I always talk about 73, 74, But, that last little run they had in 75, and like I said, most of it was in Japan. Like I said, it was 16 matches total for the month. So pretty much that whole tour they teamed together. And then they were pretty much done until their next really more than a, I think it was like a 1 in 78 or 79. And then 80, they had like a little 2-month run as the Outlaws. But 75 was really their last year of really, really together. So, but it's they had a lot of off and on, which I thought. Did you think it was a whole run?
Yeah.
The way you've always heard, yeah.
Yeah, the way they always built them up was, that they had this run and were like taking over the wrestling world.
Yeah, and so that's why I usually I wouldn't go into detail about stuff that much, but I didn't even know. I thought like they were late 60s. They hit it, and they were off, and didn't slow down until So yeah, that was really, really neat to find out that there was actually a couple of years they only had one match together, the Texas Outlaws.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's really, yeah. And like I said, I looked on basically the 2 biggest sites, Cage Match and Wrestling Data, and they pretty much matched up most on everything. But like I said, I'm sure there was some spot shows that aren't on there. But for your big towns, that your TV towns, that's pretty much they got all the TV stuff. They're big towns on there, so that's kind of you always think of the great tag teams of like, well, man, they really hit and miss though. But they did business when they were together though. That's
yeah.
And like I said, Bob had them. I mean, they were that last little run in 75. Bob pushed them. They worked that whole month, almost every show together. So. But this is what I thought was really interesting. Because I skipped through a lot of my notes. When they were in AWA, Murdoch was still allowed to work the St. Louis shows.
Huh.
But listen to this. Well, he worked them up, and he was working them. He got to work them. Like I said, they went. In October they got together in 72 in AWA. He got to work the last couple St. Louis shows that year, but in 73, I guess they made him work out a deal where if he's going to work the St. Louis shows, they had to put him under a hood. He was the invader.
Oh,
so
wow.
I thought that was really neat. Yeah, I guess because he's because that run, and that was a big run they had in AWA in 73. So they were switching the titles back and forth between them and other people a lot. So I'm thinking Mushnick. So I guess Mushnick and Vern come to an agreement. Because he used to get that big St. Louis payday, was put him under a hood. So, but I think that's cool that they worked together, let him get so he used to get that big St. Louis payoff each month,
I wonder if he got the whole outfit or he just threw a crappy mask on.
I bet they did. I bet he just threw a hood on. Everybody knew it was Dickie Murdoch.
Yeah.
Just because of the way he worked, And I had it somewhere. I can't remember if I wrote it down. I saw. He actually, Murdoch worked Bruno for a WWF title match in St. Louis. I think it was 72. I think it was. I didn't write it down. Dadgummit. Well, I thought that was cool that, that I knew that, Bruno didn't always just work New York. They did some stuff went in Florida with Bruno, and then Bruno went, what I'm saying? But I thought it was pretty cool that they got a WWF title shot at St. Louis at the Kill.
Yeah.
So, and
it's wild, but yeah, it is wild.
what was it? Because see, back then, Senior worked with Florida, and because him and Graham were friends, and
Yeah,
so
they were never actually like an NWA territory, right?
no, they were part of the NWA. They were part of the NWA, but from what I read, but they weren't a territory, but they worked together.
Yeah.
It's a weird relationship because I read bits and pieces of it. I don't know the gist of it, but it was a weird agreement they had because Graham and Eddie Graham and Senior were like buddies, So I guess it's back when because when the Graham brothers, they were the big thing up in New York, in the was it early mid '60s? The three Graham brothers.
Yeah.
Was it late '50s, something like that? So he had a good working relationship with Senior. So it wasn't until basically when Junior got in there and basically took over pretty much the day-to-day operation is when they kind of cut. What was it? Wasn't there like I'm trying to remember, my brain so much, but wasn't there was wasn't like a Backlund versus Flair early '80s was like the last time they worked together, NWA and WWF, I think, like '82-ish, '83-ish. I remember somewhere seeing it, like in the Meadowlands, maybe.
I've seen either the match or the promos for the match, and yeah, that seems about right.
So basically, when Junior come in and started taking over the day-to-day, that's when I think the relationship with a couple of NWA territories they had went away because Vince didn't want. He was wanting to. He was getting that idea of starting his idea of what he wanted. So, but I just thought that was cool. Murdoch got a WWF top shot, but no, I just bored everybody with a bunch of stuff. But I just thought it was really neat because you always hear about Texas Outlaws. They were that heel team. Basically, they were the heel team after the Assassins kind of died down. They were on the and then it seemed like Texas Outlaws was the new big heel team that went all over everywhere.
Yeah.
It seemed like they were, but they really didn't. They just went in time periods. So, I don't know. You ready to get this? Oh, you don't know where to go, do you?
Actually, I think I found it. I believe it's Cactus Back Wrestling.
Yep.
Uploaded by Cactus Back Wrestling. The match for this evening, or whenever you're listening to it, I guess, is Antonio Inoki versus Dick Murdoch from JWA, December 4th, 1971. And if you are triple zeroed out, I am triple zeroed out. We'll hit play in 3, 2, 1, play.
All right. We got a black and white. Hopefully this match ain't in black and white.
No,
they
had color way before us.
I know, but I was just saying, I know they colored before we did, but I just saw that little graphic there.
I just want to point out, look how crystal clear whoever uploaded this has kept this footage.
Hold on. Okay. I first for a minute there, I was like, I thought it was that same ring that. Never mind. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm sorry, let me cut you up. Go ahead.
But let's watch any U.S. territory tapes from '71, and they look like someone shot them with a gun.
It's the '71. Look how, it's.
This is like 1980s footage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is clearly 10 to 15 years ahead of its time.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying this is HD, but
no. Oh, here we go. Whoa, man! Look at Mark. He's slim, ain't he?
He's pretty trim. Yeah. Oh no, I just saw him from the side. No, he's very trim.
Well, he's only 25 too, so
yeah.
That Coors hadn't kicked in yet.
I don't know if they had light beer yet. He's drinking Coors Banquet.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh, that was nice. Oh, look at Dickie Murdoch go! Wow, that's a nice little exchange there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And Inoki got them. What's that term? Matinee good looks you always use?
Matinee idol.
Yeah.
They're doing a
Still
little
feeling.
grappling.
Yeah, this is good. Starting out.
Well, I mean, Dick Murdoch's a hell of an athlete. He did play on the West Texas State football team.
The honorary member team.
Yeah.
That's a nice takedown by
let him
Murdoch.
play in the alumni game for no reason. There's like, none of us remember him, but okay.
Oh, he got the arm.
Yeah, this may be the best Dick Murdoch's ever looked.
It is, yeah. Because we hadn't seen nothing. Oh, nice fireman's carry out of that. Wow.
And he's still got a beer belly.
Yeah, but not like, oh, that arm drag was beautiful, wasn't it?
That was slick.
Now to the heads, then went up, float over to the head scissors. That was nice. He missed some eyelets on his boots.
I don't know, man. I watched some old tape, and like the eyelets are spaced farther apart on some of those old.
Yeah, they have to. Yeah, they're old because Inoki's look normal. The Murdoch's look like they're spaced further apart. Nice head scissors. He's gonna come up out of it.
But Dick's shoot out. He always did is just like really work the holds, get the most out of it.
Here he goes. He's fixing to shoot out to the side headlock. Well, maybe not. No, there you go. Well, makes him get out. Yep, here he comes. He's working his way. He's out. Oh, like going. Oh,
okay. That was slick. I was hoping Dick was doing comedy by now, and he's gonna pop his head out and get stuffed right back in. I was hoping we were going to get a little comedy in Japan.
Yeah, he's got the hammerlock on him. Elbow him. Boom, big elbow.
Right in that Inoki chin.
Yeah.
Probably hurt Murdoch's elbow.
Can't miss that. Yeah, I can't miss it.
I just noticed
that though
he did that. He did Sergeant Slaughter.
Losing his chin reduction.
Yeah.
You notice his arm drag? He does the old school big man arm drag to the knee.
Yeah, the old double knees to Bret Hart.
Yeah. He's wrenching that arm though. Murray's gonna hit him. He's wrenching it. That's good. Oh, little flip bump there. Alex Murdoch, even back then, he was all legs and arms when he bumps.
Yeah,
he was all legs and arms back then.
What's when I say buggy whip arms and a beer belly?
Yeah,
that's the perfect heel.
Yeah,
Jim Cornette, I think you're wrong because I tried forever for that to work. I had to start working out before I got anything.
So you had to have buggy leg arms, buggy leg and buggy whip, whatever arms. Their legs and arms got to match, but you got to have the belly. You didn't have the legs. You got big legs, so you know.
Yeah.
You got to have that 1987 Doug Summers look. Now working the top wrist lock now. Oh, I thought he was gonna take you back. Oh, nice shoulder tackle. Oh, he went for the head scissor.
I want to point out though that they're flowing so well with each other that was a screw up, obviously.
Oh yeah, but you couldn't tell really.
Realize it.
Those people didn't know. No, he's got the body scissors on him now. I think he's got Murdoch. He got Murdoch in a wrist lock or trying for a wrist lock.
Wrist lock over there. This is super technical.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for especially what we used to see Murdoch.
We saw the match with Dick Beyer, and like that was really technical. Yeah. Inoki and Destroyer, but this is more. I'm trying to think how to describe it.
Oh,
The Dick
we had him
Byron
at
was
Chris.
more Bret Hart technical, and this is more like
Oh,
Kurt Angle technical.
yeah, that was a nice underhook takeover.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was some good wrestling here. But like I say, Murdoch's 25, so he could go back. I mean, I'm not go. You know what I mean?
He could always go, I think. But he was like,
yeah, he always go. But yeah,
I don't know when
really
he stopped being really serious. Because that was always the rap on him, right? Like, he could be the best in the world, or he could do a Three Stooges spot in the middle of the ring.
Yeah. Oh, he got him. Oh, he tried to go between the legs. He brought it back out.
Yeah, I think he's trying for a single or something like that.
Yeah. With the legs and hooking, do a single leg takedown. Yeah. You want to grab some hair? Oh, I thought he was going to grab the hair for a minute. There you go. Double leg. Kick off. Monkey flip. Oh, monkey flip. Boom. There's that arm drag. Did you notice how he hooked?
I was just about to bring that up.
He hooked him on the monkey, hooked his legs on the monkey flip.
Oh, no. Go ahead. I was going to go on something else.
Yeah, when he went to monkey flip him, Murdoch grabbed his ankles.
Yeah. So I was going to feed him.
Controlled his bump.
Yeah. Yeah, it was 100% his bump. Also, did you see the hook on the arm drag? He reached through and grabbed Inoki's trap.
Did he?
Yeah, so there's no way you can get caught up under. That is how the old school guys will throw arm drags. Everybody nowadays elbow to elbow.
Yeah, it's elbow to elbow, yeah.
But you can't lose them that way. You stay really tight, and your arm your arm can't get caught up under them.
Yeah.
Like open like this.
Yeah. Clean break.
And here's the thing, though. If you throw a good arm drag, it doesn't matter how they feed.
Oh, nice tackle. Another tackle. Arm drag.
There it is.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, I bet that monkey flip, though, I was looking more at that because he grabbed his ankles. You rarely see that.
Oh, yeah. So especially on that one, like that was more similar to the old reverse monkey flip spot that like Pat Tanaka and guys would do all the time. Yeah, you have to grab the ankles on that one. On a regular, like on your hips monkey flip.
Yeah.
I've seen guys grab the ankles still, or I've seen them post off the other guy's knees.
Yeah.
Wow, we're really breaking down the technique of wrestling tonight. That's weird.
Yeah. I like how see how Murdoch look at. That's actually, you see it in MMA nowadays when they're going for the arm bar, Kimura, they hook to block it. He was doing it at 71. That was neat. He's barring the arm and he's sitting there. You didn't see that until recently.
What's common sense? If it's getting moved this way, grab it and pull it this way.
I know, but you never see it until recently, Yeah. He's grinding that elbow on his face, ain't he? He'll shoot him off. Boom! Gosh, he hit those ropes 90 miles an hour, didn't he? Oh, there it is. Yeah, he got it that time. Another one? Nope. Oh, that was deep. That arm drag was deep, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Wow. And he wasn't all the way down on it either. He didn't go all the way down his knee. He was still halfway up. So, there's forearm scissors?
Not fully.
Not fully.
Yeah, his leg was trapped under Murdoch.
Yeah, his leg was underneath him. Yeah. You never see that anymore.
I tried to bring it back for a little while, and I bring this up just because we are just on that topic. Legs are too big.
I say, yeah.
And you can't do that on a jack guy.
No, you can't. No, they're
That's why you need a
Now,
boogie whip arm heel.
Exactly. So you can get somebody with some long arms like Murdoch.
Long arms and no discernible bicep.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, look, he's got his other foot on his ankle.
Yeah, I tried to bring it back like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, this ain't working. I'm done.
He's got his. I was like, oh, is he getting out? He got out in front of face locking. Oh, look at him. He's got the underhook on that other arm. He's wrenching up with that arm underneath him. Check for a choke.
That's little things you miss too, is like the referee checking for stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
No one checks for a choke anymore. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, I see sleeper holds get put on all the time, and it's a straight bar across the neck. I'm like, that's a choke.
Oh, a rear naked choke now.
Well, yeah, but a rear naked choke is a sleeper hold. I mean, it's the same thing because it's a blood choke.
Oh, and he cradled him. Look at he almost had him cradled. He's still trying to get him. Look, he's still trying to get his shoulders down.
Yeah, no, this is like you can tell that they're being light on certain things, but otherwise they're going like it's a shoot.
Yeah.
It's like a shoot that they sprinkle a few high spots in.
Yeah. He hooks him again. There he goes. This is good wrestling. Nope. Gets back out of it. Go behind. Look at Murdoch spun out. Dang. This is good. You wouldn't expect this. I mean, because we're used to, 80s late 70s, early 80s Murdoch, Oh, big knee. There we go. Now he's getting a little dirty on him. Oh, them knees look good. Another big knee. What's he going to do? Snapmare. Oh, got the old nerve grip on him.
Yeah, is he doing the Asiatic spike? That ain't yours, Dickie.
No, it's the nerve. He's got the nerve. Oh, nice kick out. Oh, look at him. He is riding him.
Are you sure he's not driving that thumb in?
I wish they'd zoom in. I could tell. He might be. I don't know. Actually,
I think it's the nerve grip, but still, heck, that other one's choking him.
Yeah, yeah. The ref was counting on that. No, he's just clamping the nerve, but you couldn't really. I was waiting to zoom in. No, he's selling it good.
I think now he's just doing made up nerve holds.
Yeah. He's in the ropes. Yeah, he just grabbed him now. He's putting the feet on the ropes. Did the ref catch him? No.
I feel like he's starting to have some fun now.
Yeah, he's getting there. He's like, give him 15 minutes of technical. Now it's time to. Oh, there's that Murdoch just drop down elbow.
He's young in this. Yeah, I hope he hits. He used to hit a move that I've always loved, but he doesn't do it all the time. The cattle branding or whatever. Like he'd be up on the top rope. He'd have his knee on your back and jump down and drive you down.
Yeah.
But I know after he got bigger and older, he stopped doing it.
Yeah, he couldn't do it. Oh, nice. Oh, nice drop kick. He did the spin-a-rooney bump.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Oh, Inoki putting the boots to him now. Oh, nice shot on that double leg, didn't he? What's he? He just got it. He ain't really doing that to him, is he?
I think he's just trying to, I don't know, get leverage on him, ride him.
Yeah. No, I think he's
do his sweet nerve holds again.
Yeah, he's got the. I just put my hands on his shoulders, act like I'm working. Got the nerves.
That's like when you watch I watched some of those British tapes, and that's a hold. Like they'll just reach over and grab his shoulders. And,
Oh, he's got it on. He's got it clamped. Oh, there he goes. Got it clamped up.
Who knew Dick Murdoch, master of the
Jesus?
Haha.
Oh, he missed it. That first one was he almost overshot him, didn't he? Oh, we got a brain buster. It's gonna be a brain buster.
Just suplex. Well, over there, brain buster, but
yeah, just a suplex.
Oh,
wow! Holy smokes!
Inoki lost. Wait a second. Still 9 minutes left in this video. Is this 2 out of 3?
2 out of 3. Must be.
All right, I'm down with that.
I'm too, but that's a long for a 2 out of 3, wasn't it?
Oh,
yeah, it sure is. 2. Wow. That's gotta work. Why's Murdoch still on his ear? Did you see him?
I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, punch. Oh, there you go. There you go. Get on him, the big old forearms. There we go. He's tired of wrestling. Oh, Tommy drop. Is he going? We just set him down. Oh, I thought he was going to run.
He got him up. He's like, I could do this big walk thing. I don't want to.
I thought he was going to do the old Terry Funk run. Oh, look, he stomped the lower back. Yeah. Oh, he put the knees. He is stomping the stew out of him. There you go. Now it's getting to Murdoch's. We got a round of wrestling. Now we're going to have a fight. Oh, big buckle. On those little thin pads.
Boxing gimmicks, yeah.
Yeah. Backbreaker. Oh, and he's going to hold him. There you go. Yep, there's like put your hand on his chin. There you go. Murdoch, he had no teeth at 25, did he? Sure didn't.
Apparently not.
Dang, he lost his teeth early. Look at him.
Right there, making that face, doing that pose.
Yeah.
Trevor looks so much like him. Trevor has all his teeth, but good God.
Another big slam. Oh, slide to the back.
Oh, smooth.
That was nice the way they led into it. Then we get to the ropes. He's at the ropes. Oh, that was good.
That was so slick.
I like that. That was
jumpsuits. We got jumpsuits.
Yeah. Sure do.
I just need a sweet tracksuit, man. I need some promotion just to hook me up with a sweet tracksuit.
Oh, we got a pole. Oh, Murdoch took the pole.
Yeah.
Count out. He's gonna win by count out. Yep. Well, no. Did he raise his hand? Yeah, there he goes. Yep. Second falls count out.
Quick count out.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're done.
Well, I guess he started when they were out, and when he came in, it kept. I guess when they went out.
Yeah,
they started. So by the time
he got in, doesn't break the count.
Yeah. So it's
you go to shows and some referees don't realize that, and like one person will roll in, like if you're trying to do barely break the count or something like that, and it'll be like 8, babyface rolls or heel rolls in, and then the ref will go 1, and it's like
he's supposed to
everything.
And he's not supposed to break the count. Oh, he looks fired up. Look at it. Here he comes. Ooh. Oh, he came in hot and stopped, didn't he? Oh, big chop. Uh-oh. Here we go. We got us a fight.
Something must have happened during the break because he's awful fired up for just winning.
Yeah, he came out of the house of fire, didn't he? Big chop. He must have said something about his mama or something. Oh, big buckle. Another big buckle. Yeah, that just don't look like much padding on that thing.
No. And God.
Big old snot hanging out, came out of his nose.
That was fantastic.
Slobber coming. That was awesome. Just laying on that turnboat and just hanging out. That was good. A big slam.
So as I say, like there was no dense, like really protective foam padding back then either. That's
no.
That's cotton.
Yeah, it's probably cotton or some rags in that wadded up rags or something. It's not much.
It's like, hey, take the pillow from your bed, put it over a eye bolt.
Oh, look at that! Oh, that was nice.
And headbutt it as hard as you can. Do you trust that pillow?
Yeah. You notice this round, Inoki's fighting this round. He hadn't did any wrestling. It's been all cuts him off. Oh. And big buckles. I thought he was going to suplex for a minute. He got for another big slam. He just dropped him. Yeah, they're fighting this round, both of them now. Yeah, something happened between rounds because Inoki come out aggressive. Oh, look at that way Murdoch. I love how he throws those legs up in the air on that stuff. Look at him humping. Did you see him humping? He's on the hump sale.
Old Dickie's having fun.
Oh. Oh,
oh God.
Another jab. Big elbow.
That one finger straight to the eye was gross.
He just kicked around the leg on his knee. He kicked the stew out of him out of that corner. Oh, going for the choke. Yeah, they're just brawling now, just fighting. Which is good. Now they're just, that last fall, it's do what you can do to get it now. Going for the suplex. Is he going to get it this time?
Brainbuster. There it is.
That was Brainbuster. Is he going to kick out of his Brainbuster? Oh,
Inoki must win.
He kicked out of the Brainbuster.
That was a gross looking Brainbuster too.
Yeah, it didn't look too smooth.
Go back to your nerve holds.
Yeah. So go for another one. Oh, he blocks it. What's he gonna do? Suplex.
Float over. Brainbuster.
He just beat him with a suplex.
I think it was
kicked out.
I think it was meant to be a Brainbuster, but Dickie's like, nah.
I think so too. And it didn't. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, maybe.
Well, he's topped up. Huh?
Maybe it was just a suplex.
I think it was.
Or Dickie just don't care.
Yeah. He shook his hand and got out of there.
Wonder if Dickie just did bad business because Inoki looks horribly confused.
He does. He has kind of this is for a belt.
Maybe Dickie didn't want to do the job.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just confused.
So I didn't look. Yeah, he didn't. He had it like what just happened? Yeah, I don't know. So I didn't look up the results because I didn't want to know the finish to see if it was for a belt or anything. Yep. Mine's
awesome,
fixing to turn. Got him a little scroll there. And a trophy. Oh, look at the trophy. Dang.
Big fancy one.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna look at you on the bus like you're a butthole.
I'm sure the office takes it back with them.
No, they make make you carry it on the bus.
That's a rib right there. You got heat in the office and they make you carry the trophy around to the towns. You got heat with the office.
What if all these years that was the thing? It's like, hey, you won this prestigious thing. Be happy. By the way, carry that around all towns.
Yeah. Yeah. And by the way, half the loop is going to be there's an airplane loop. It's because the loop is on. You got to take 2 flights. You got to check that in every time.
Yeah, Jesus. Or don't check
Or,
it by the seat.
yeah. Or, or, or if you're in a territory, they give you a big trophy, you got to do you're flying. You're doing one of the little Cessnas.
Oh God.
Was it when Florida would run the Bahamas and stuff, and they had to fly over in the little Cessnas? You'd be stuck over that big trophy.
Good God.
Oh man, that was really good.
That was awesome.
I like that. And that match right there, that was good because, man, like I said, I've seen a couple Murdoch here and there from the late 70s, some early 80s stuff, but man, the early 70s, man, he was, and I've seen some of the outlaw stuff, Texas outlaw stuff from the early 70s. That's different from this. Man, that first round, man, that was some wrestling. They were countering each other and it was really technical, a lot of mat wrestling, throw a little high spot in, go back to the mat wrestling reversals and work the holds and stuff. That was really good. And the psychology made sense because, like I said, that first round was wrestling. Second round, Murdoch started brawling. Inoki was still trying to wrestle him, and then they went to the third round, and Inoki had enough. He was brawling with him, That's
yeah,
good.
and I wish we could have seen what happened during the break because I just feel like that aggression was unwarranted, but something had to happen.
Yeah, because when they counted him out, they raised his hand. He wasn't all. But as soon as they clicked to when Murdoch was in the ring, the bell rang. He come charge. He was hot about something.
Yeah, something happened.
Murdoch did something. They didn't get filmed. Yeah, yes, because when he counted him out, Inoki was he raised his hand. He's happy he won. That third fall, man, looked like he done beat his dog. Murdoch done beat his dog or something,
Yeah, and that's the only thing I questioned about the match. Was like, man, that's a really weird transition gear change. You know what I mean? It's like,
something was cut out of it. Yeah.
But
they cut
that match was awesome and a lot of fun, and like it was super duper technical. But then like once Dickie got in his heat, like you'd see him being kind of silly and really entertaining. Like never taking away from it. And then like especially that last fall where it's just Dickie selling most of the time.
Yeah,
his selling's great, and he's doing the cartoony face plant feet thing that you like.
Yeah, did the eye poke, and then he did just a jab.
God,
just a jab and a finger jab. Because the whole thing always said that they wanted Murdoch to be world champion, but they said that they couldn't trust him to be serious all the time. He had just enough of that funny that didn't overtake it.
Right.
It was perfect. But they said he was young then too, so that was awesome. That was a really, really good match. I highly enjoyed that one. I was shocked because I knew Murdoch could wrestle and everything, but his mat wrestling I was shocked how good it was.
Yeah.
He really good mat wrestler. That's what But like I said, I maybe seen a couple late 70s. Most of Murdoch stuff I've seen early 80s, and which he could go, but it wasn't this just technical chain mat wrestling that he was doing. So now I'm gonna watch some more of this, find some more of this JWA of Murdoch, because man, that was good.
Yeah, no, that was
totally different.
That was phenomenal, and like all the old school guys back in the day could like sit out and ride. You know what I mean? But that'd be about it. They'd sit out, ride, and spin out or grab a front face lock. But they were going.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because they were shooting for single legs, shot some double legs. I mean, that was good. I like that. It really hit the spot of something different. So I know it's going to be good. Is Murdoch, early Murdoch, the Nokis. I know it's going to have some wrestling, but I didn't expect to have that much. So it hit the something different category, definitely, and it was really good. All right. So where are we going to go next week?
All right. So I'm 99.9% sure you've seen this match, which is the only bad thing about me picking it. But this gives us an excuse to watch it again, probably, and watch it together and see our thoughts, our individual thoughts on it. We're going to Knoxville, Tennessee, Knoxville Civic Coliseum. And this is at the tail end of our territory cutoff. It was April 8th, 1995. See if you can guess it. I see you thinking.
Buddy Landell versus Shawn Michaels.
You got it. Yep.
No! It's been so long since I've seen it. I really don't remember it.
So when looking for this, I do want to say when looking for this on YouTube, here is the person who has uploaded it. Is Campillo1, CAMPILLOWON. The reason I say that, you're not going to find a lot of this because, you know, the evil corporation thinks they own wrestling, which I mean, I guess they did buy the tapes. This is a
actually they own Smoky Mountain, don't they?
What do you mean? They own the tapes.
New York, Boston. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So they do own.
So
this might not be on here next.
So here's the thing. This camera angle or this tape, I don't think this is the produced one because in the bottom it still has the counter. So I think it's raw footage.
Handheld. Yeah, it is. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, so I think that's how it's still up. But either way, that's the place to go. Hopefully when we come back next week and watch it, it's still there. But I was listening to something and it was talking about the infamous Buddy Landell turning babyface promo. And it made me think how amazing that promo is and the lead up to this. And then how awesome this match was and how it was like, it could have really been a resurgence for Buddy because from this match, you know, it's not spoilers, it's 1995. He got a WWF deal.
Yeah.
And then got hurt, slipping on ice of all things.
Yeah.
You know, he got clean. He had started getting back in shape. And because he did so well here, don't get me wrong, he wasn't getting featured, but he was getting used.
Yeah, a paycheck.
Yeah. And, I mean, no offense to Smoky Mountain because I love Smoky Mountain, but better one than he was getting there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Buddy Landell has always intrigued me because he's kind of like the biggest what if.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he's definitely the, you know, top 10 of what ifs, you know, at least top 10 of the what ifs.
You know, it's what if Buddy Landell, and I love the phrase, but it's a little blue, and I'll clean it up a little bit. But what if Buddy Landell hadn't constantly stepped on his own pecker?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, that's what he did. He got in his own way.
Yeah, definitely. So, there was somebody said, I don't know how true it is, you know, it's wrestler, so he takes some of his truths and most of it not. About there were some weeks where he worked for free for Watts because he got fined so much.
I think that might be hyperbole. Like I think they may be exaggerating a bit.
Yeah.
But him being fined like almost every show, I wouldn't doubt.
Yeah, they said Cornette said he got fined.
I have heard Cornette really break this down. Bill always paid him. He would take the fines out over time.
Yeah, it takes. Yeah, so they wouldn't
because if he would have had to pay all the fines back out of the next check, he would be working for free.
Yeah, he'd be working for free.
Take it out because Bill's seen as such a hard butt. I'm again trying to clean it up, especially since I dropped a 4-letter word earlier that I'm going to have to edit out. But he had a soft spot for Buddy.
Because I think he knew the talent was in there.
Yeah.
You know, he wanted Buddy to elevate himself to, you know, so that talent would shine. And like I said, he could never get out of his own way, you know.
Yeah.
So, but there's been a lot of guys like that through the years, you know, to an extent. So, yeah, like I said, I've seen this match years ago. I barely remember it. So, I mean, it's basically new to me. So,
yeah, so I'm excited. Like I said, if nothing else, just to watch it again and be able to watch it together. And it's guys that everyone's familiar with for the most part. I'm sure even people who have just left the network on too long have seen Buddy Landell pop up.
Oh yeah, because there's Watts on the network, there's NWA on the network, Smoky Mountain on the network. So people stumbled across Landell on the network. One promotion to the other, you know, through the years. So that's cool. That's good. That's a good little little match. We'll see. It's was it from Knoxville?
Yep, Knoxville Civic Auditorium.
That's right. You didn't said that. Duh.
I
was it on one of their big shows? Did you say?
Yeah, this was Super Bowl of wrestling.
Super Bowl of wrestling. All right.
I had thought about what, like, right before we went on air when I was pulling this up, so I had it ready. I thought about switching it to the show that you were supposed to get really good. We'll tell that story before we go into it. But Quentin was at a Smoky Mountain Wrestling show, but he was supposed to be in way better seats. And our good friend Marcus Woodrow III, well, there's still some lingering heat, I think.
No, there's not. Even though we didn't go, back in the dressing room and sit beside Ricky Moore with a headset on.
Save the story. We'll save the story before we go on to Smoky Mountain next week.
All right.
It's a good story.
Oh, speaking of stuff, a couple weeks ago you talked about y'all joined Costco.
Yeah.
Okay, so like that Saturday, Dana calls. I'm getting a membership at Sam's. I'm like, what's the timing of that? So I went to Sam's Saturday, and that's the biggest work I've ever seen. Who needs 9 million chocolate covered raisins?
Everybody.
Huh?
Everybody.
At least chocolate this fat man did. I bought it.
Chocolate covered raisins are delicious.
Here's the thing. I love chocolate, but for some reason I like yogurt covered raisins better. Didn't see them. I passed those like 3 times. I went back. I was like, you know what? I'm getting them. So it's like, it's like stuff you really don't need that much of it, but you look at it, it's like, oh, I gotta have that, and you really don't. I mean, they get you in there, man, and you're done. You lose all self-control and logic, that stuff, and I don't know what it is, but you just, oh man, it's crazy how you could be so conscious on buying stuff, and sticking to a budget. Going to Sam's or Costco, you're done.
Well,
I've
actually got a similar experience from this past weekend. So, as you know, I went for a few day trip up to Cincinnati, and they have a place up in Cincinnati. And let me say, I highly recommend Cincinnati. I always have a lot of fun when I go there. We stay just outside Cincinnati and on the Kentucky side with some friends of ours, but we were in Cincinnati every day. They have a great museum, amazing places to eat. Cincinnati Reds games are a blast.
Oh yeah.
So we there's this place we always go. They've got 2 of them, I think, 2 or 3. It's called Jungle Gym, and it's the size of a Costco or a Sam's inside. It's massive, but they have stuff from everywhere. Like in their groceries, they'll have a section Japan, China, India, and it's not just like, here's McCormick's Indian spices. It's like the actual spices from the country.
McCormick's.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like you'll see it, and it'll be like Mexican blend, and it's just like, but it's all the same label. So it's not that. This is like half the labels. Like they'll have English on them, some don't, but they'll have English on it. But they'll have in the native language. What was it? To the point, I forgot which country we were in. But the swastika was not always, hey, this is Nazis, right? Like that, it was already a symbol that was in other languages and stuff like that. So, and I don't know why it made me laugh so hard, but I saw this little can of barbecue sauce from whatever country, and it's got in English what it is, but everything else is in the other language, and right up there is a friggin' swastika. I took a picture and sent it to a buddy of mine. I'm like, I don't know if I want to have this barbecue sauce, man. But dude, this place is amazing. And you're talking about that. We went in there literally to get a gift from my stepdad. His birthday's next week, and he likes craft beer, so we got him some local Cincinnati craft beers. We came out spending over $150 because we got all these different kind of sauces that they had there. I bought cigars because they had a cigar bar there. Like, I don't know when I'm going to smoke them.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, I figure we go there. All right, we'll spend about $100 at the most. That's splurging. It was like 170. I mean, $270 something dollars. We come out. I'm like, what just happened? That's just ridiculous,
man.
It's crazy.
No. And at one point, I remember. Okay, so here's where they get you at Jungle Gyms, because we actually spent more than that. And I didn't even think about that. They have this probably shouldn't be legal, but whatever. A tap room in there. Like, you can get a beer and shop.
Oh, that's really good. Oh my gosh.
So
now
I don't drink. Like, I'll have a drink socially. Last drink I had before going to Jungle Gyms was my wedding. So I don't drink anymore. And dieting and stuff like that, my weight being down, I'm a bit of a lightweight. There was at one point where, like, we're sitting there and we'd just gone to the bathroom, and then we're like, yeah, we need to leave, because I'm looking at the cart and doing math. And like, we spent way more than we planned on. We got to leave now.
Oh, it's how bad as you get in there. You can't control yourself. They're getting you in there, getting you tipsy. So you're really gonna be spending.
Oh yeah,
that's the setup right there, boy. Gosh.
Hey, I know it's really weird to say, hey, go to this giant grocery store. But if you're ever in Cincinnati, the Cincinnati area, go to Jungle Gyms. And it's also like weirdly set up in there. Like they have a what's it called? Oh God, like, you know, like the tram at Disney World.
Yeah,
they've got like a tram. Like, it's not hooked up or anything. I guess it used to be at one point, but they've got like a tram station. There's two different. Like I said, there's two different ones. One has just like a model of the old tram, but one has the old tram that. And they like will buy all these statues and like animatronic things and put them throughout the store, you know, and they like will play music if you hit buttons. And so it's a wild place. I've never seen a place like it. So yes, I'm recommending if you go to Cincinnati, among the other things that Cincinnati has, go to this crazy grocery store, and they'll have stuff you never not thought you wanted to try. They sell those like chocolate covered roaches there.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
wow.
Everything.
All right, here's the big question. How many bags of Grippos did you eat?
I was really good. So we were gifted, as we always are when they visit here or we visit there. They always get they used to, and they know that I'm trying to watch what I eat. So instead of, they used to do, you ever seen the big boxes of Grippos?
No.
It's a box with a giant plastic bag of them. I think it's 5 pounds. And that's that's what they used to gift. But here's the thing about Grippos is Grippos are so light that you can eat a ton of them and not realize you just did it. So so they just did a regular bag, and between me and the wife, we had a regular bag. But they also gifted Grippos cheese nibs. They're kind of like Cheetos, like the puffy Cheetos, and they are delicious. So I've got 2 days, and if I don't make my goal weight, I'm blaming Grippos. Well,
they sell Grippos.
I ate like crap, so I blame Skyline Chili as well. And a couple other places that I forget the names of.
Hey, do you know they sell Grippos here in Bowling Green?
I do. Yeah, they're getting farther and farther south. I've seen them at a Tennessee gas station.
Really? I didn't know
it's never a chain. You know what I mean? It's always just some like random.
They got them at Walmart up here and at Meyer, and yeah, they're down here in Bowling Green. I didn't know
they have them at Costco. I believe I saw them at Costco. I'll check next time. But I kind of remember last time I was there going, "Hey, Grippos."
So it's come. They're coming down.
Yeah.
Skyline needs to keep on coming down. Or Gold Star one. Skyline or Gold Star, one of them needs to come down.
I'm a Skyline guy. I like Cincinnati chili, but I'm a Skyline guy personally. I don't know. Something about Gold Star has I don't know if it's an aftertaste or what it is that I'm just not about. But no, it's crazy because I wanted to buy a shirt for the game because it was 90s night when we went to the game. There's a shirt on this website called Cincy Tees. And they have like local shops in Cincinnati, or they'll ship. And it's an old advertisement of Pete Rose holding up like Gold Star chili, and it says like "That's good chili" and has the logo or something. And I almost got that to wear the '90s night.
I remember in the '90s when we used to go up there like Reds games, and our ticket stub was Gold Star coupon on the back of on your ticket stub to the Reds games back in the '90s. We never went though.
Well, they've got like 2 Skylines in the stadium
now. There are more Skylines than Gold Stars now up there, a lot more.
And we ate at what we thought was the original Skyline, but then we did some research. The original had been tore down, so I think this was the oldest Skyline.
Oldest one.
Yeah, it was actually featured in The Simpsons, but so that was cool. No, man, it was a cool trip. I love going to Cincinnati.
No.
It's such a weird, crazy mix of things.
Yeah, I went up there a million times, but just for games. Whenever games come back. But just plug a few things. Plug your NWA stuff real fast.
Oh yeah, guys. If you're listening to this before the 28th, big weekend of wrestling. We had a big week already. It's going to carry over. August 28th, NWA Empower on Fight TV. There may still be a few tickets left if you're going to be in the St. Louis market, but there's not many. But you can order that on Fight TV, pay-per-view. Also on the 29th, if you're going to order that one, go ahead and get the bundle because there are no tickets left. NWA 73, the 73rd anniversary show. That will be on Fight TV, as well as tapings for season 6 of NWA Power, August 30th and 31st. And oh yeah, guys, this is at the Chase Park Plaza in St. Louis, Missouri. First time wrestling's been there in over 30 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah,
and that was a heyday. That was Mushnick's place there forever.
Yeah,
Chase was legendary.
From the 50s to the 80s. Wrestling at the Chase was the thing.
Well, so that's cool. So y'all do the pay-per-views and then do the taping. So when will those tapings start to air? Do you have a date for those?
If it goes like past tapings have gone, the first episode that we taped on Monday will air Tuesday.
Wow, that's cool.
They do that
that's
turnaround.
Awesome.
It's insane.
Wow, that's awesome. We want to plug the WMF Raw. What's Raw? Medium rare.
WMF Medium Rare. Yeah, absolutely. Go over to their YouTube channel and support our friend Monte Carlo. He's bringing this weird culty wrestling from 2000, 2001 back, and he's spending a lot of time cleaning this up.
Yeah, so go check him out. He's got I can't remember who he's got. Oh, it's Kevin Jones against the Saint. It's gonna be there. Oh, he's dropping Saturday.
Kevin gets a microphone or we riot.
Yeah, hopefully Kevin gets a mic this week. Go check out buddy Scott Till, crowbarpress.com. Check it out. See what he's got. Go visit my Facebook page.
Something about and this may have been referencing what's already come out, but is he currently still working on part 2 with Frankie Kane?
Yes.
Does it have any kind of release date coming up?
No. No, he's still working on it.
I know in October, and I know Scott has something to do with it. I'm assuming it's going to Crowbar Press, but I may be wrong. The Burt Prentice autobiography?
It comes up 1st of October. He will have it at the Burt Prentice Memorial Show. He'll have it there. He sent me a thing today. He told me he's going to have it at the Burt Prentice Memorial Show they're having first week of October, second week of October, something like that. So it'll be out. It's going to come out for about the first week of October. Burt Prentice book. Yeah, so that's not too far away. I don't even know where that Burt Prentice show is. Do you know where it's at?
I believe Jackson.
It's going to be Jackson. Okay.
I believe.
That makes sense.
I will definitely find out and find out and let you know. Swing plug it on here.
Now,
do you know, is that going to be available on Crowbar Press?
Yeah, it will be.
Awesome.
All his books are. Only one that's not available is the Rocky Johnson book. Most people know the situation on that, so nobody can get that. But I'm pretty sure he'll be on there because every one of his books are on there. So go check out Scott at crowbarpress.com. Check out my Facebook page, UWA Fez 1976. Putting up some pretty cool stuff on there. Check it out. Hey, go to our YouTube page and
we never plug that. Yeah,
I know.
plug everybody else. We don't plug ourselves at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, guys, like and subscribe if you enjoy what you're hearing. Put in the comments what you like, what you don't like. We will take them with a grain of salt and maybe try to improve. Maybe.
Yeah. We'll try, but you won't able to succeed. But yeah, go to our. We have a web. Go to our web YouTube. Whatever. Go to our YouTube page. Good grief, that's horrible.
We have a Facebook page as well too. But it is under the. We have a Facebook page as well too, but it is under the No Budget Podcast Center.
Yes, I'm sure we have no budget. That. Yeah, exactly. We have no budget. Our budget has got a minus in front of it. All right. Well, is there anything you want to add to this?
No, man. I think I'm done.
All right. Well, if you're done, I'm done. Stick a fork in her. She's done. For Jeremiah Plunkett and Quentin Charisma. Hey, that's me. Thanks for listening, and God bless.
Bye-bye, everybody. In 3, 2, 1.
Hello, wrestling fans. Quentin Charisma. Hey, that's me. Today. Sorry. That thing flew right by my face. Oh, can we start over? We're going to go with it. We'll go with it. And today I'm with Jeremiah Plunkett.
Yeah.
Let's start over, man.
Yellow again, everybody. Jeremiah Plunkett, Quentin Charisma. Right along ringside. Oh, my.
I can't stop laughing, man. We got to do this all over again. That's a train wreck.